when we won against West Fargo in a match that clinched our spot at the state tournament was the first time I've seen my dad cry as I hugged him. I knew that what he had taught to me as a little girl about how hard work pays off had finally come through and shown, and that he was so incredibly proud of me. Not only did my dad teach me to work hard though, but sports did too. One can learn so many life lessons from sports that you can apply to real life, whether that's in work or at school. From dedication to hard work to confidence and leadership skills, sports provide you key skills to be successful in life. Not only do they provide you those, but the friendships that you make along the way can last forever. Dedication and hard work may not always be easy, but they are the first building blocks of a team. According to the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, dedication means devoting or setting aside for a particular purpose. You need dedication to succeed or even participate in the sports aspect of things. You can't just expect to get a starting spot on the varsity volleyball team if you don't show up for practice. This year in Class A state volleyball, Davies took home the championship. Throughout the season, they had to show a lot of hard work and dedication to get where they were. But when they got to the state championship, it wasn't coming to them easy. They went up against four-time state champs Bismarck Century. Karch Karai, head coach of the women's national volleyball team, states, "Hard work is an always job. It's never a part-time job." Not only is dedication and hard work learned while being involved in high school sports, but confidence and leadership skills are too. When I was in 8th grade, I got the opportunity to play on the varsity volleyball team. I was so nervous, but as the years went on, my nerves subsided and I grew a great deal of confidence. It took a lot of time though, let me tell you, it didn't just happen overnight. But as I go on throughout life, I will use that confidence, whether that's applying for a job or interviewing for medical school. At the beginning of this 2019 volleyball season, me and Callie proved to be leaders. We were leaders on and off the court, so a few weeks into practice, we were voted captains. Some of Callie's strengths were she was always encouraging and always a good example of attitude no matter what the situation was. Some of my own strengths were I was determined and I loved to help the younger girls fundamentally. Together, we created an atmosphere for the future leaders of the volleyball squad that it's about the team, not just about you as an individual. Some examples that we did this year were younger girls could voice their opinion about what they wanted to wear the next day for game day, or even about drills in practice. Also, they could be in front of us at team suppers, which in the past years, a big no-no. Overall, one of the best things I think I took away from high school sports was the friendships I made along the way. Mayo Clinic has presented information that people with a strong social status have a lower risk of depression, high blood pressure, and unhealthy body mass index. Before I started playing high school sports, I didn't know Callie. Callie went to a different school than I went to. The only reason we met so young was through camps, through the JOs that we did. But as the years went on, Callie became one of my best friends from the volleyball team. But outside of just our school, I've met so many other girls. One of my best friends goes to Fargo Davies, and she actually got to compete in the state championship this year. To this day, I still keep in touch with her. As you can see from these points, sports play a big part in my life. From dedication to confidence to leadership skills, sports have shaped who I am. Even though sports teach athletes a lot about life, the lessons can be carried on throughout, whether that's through school, work, or career-wise. So I hope the next person that gets to wear the number 2 jersey wears it loud and wears it proud and never forgets who they are representing.